Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Ocean Jasper, and if you already know it, thank you so much for coming back to me again. So today's video is entirely dedicated to help you find out what's going to happen during August 2020. We're going to go through the main energies of the month as well as a main advice, what are going to be certain achievements and struggles that you will face, as well as how will you feel throughout the month, and what's going to be certain important events for this month. So what are you more likely to attract during this month? So in order to do so, I'm going to use just one card from the Forest Enchantment. And by the way, I really want to thank you, somebody special that sent me as a gift. She wants to maintain her name secret anonymous, she said, so I'm not gonna mention her name, but if you are out there listening to this video, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know who you are, and I just want you to know that this is absolutely my favorite deck whatsoever, and I was looking forward to have it. So you really made my wish came true, and I was absolutely amazed when I saw it coming from the post. At first I felt like, oh, I must have bought it, but I didn't remember to actually have buying it. I was so confused, and then I saw your note and I was like jumping of joy. I could not believe, and you're the very first person that is sending me a gift from the channel, so thank you so much again. And if you ever want your name to appear, I will write it down in the info box below. If you want, you can send me an email and I will give you a free reading as well, because I really wanna thank you. And also I received the second deck that you sent, the Secret Garden. You guys can see it, and it's just so adorable. I'm using it every day now for everyday advice, and I put one of them in the decks as well. You can see it is just here underneath. So what a special gift. I also want to thank Ruth Stoba, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, who gave a donation of €10 and is so incredibly appreciated. Thank you so much, Ruth. And so we can go ahead now in the reading. Let me just check if I focus it right. It's always a little tricky not being able to use the automatic. Anyway, we have pile number 1 here with the black tourmaline, pile number 2 with the fluorite, pile number 3 with the Vanadanite, and pile number 4 with the Malachite. I'm gonna share the timestamps in the info box below so that you can click on them, on whichever you chose. And if you feel confused regarding which pile is yours, you can try a few things. First of all, I would suggest to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and picture your month ahead. Okay, how would you like it to be, or what is it that you want to attract in this month, or how are you feeling right now? So try to be really grounded and calm. Especially when you feel ready, you can open up your eyes and see whichever of these deck or crystals catch your attention in the first few seconds without really thinking about it. And if that doesn't work, you can also try and see the timestamps, because sometimes we intuitively feel more drawn to certain numbers rather than others. But if that doesn't work either, you can try and see whichever this deck you think might hide your picture underneath, which is quite an interesting way of doing it as well. Or you can try and lift and see whichever of these 4 piles feel lighter to you to lift and to turn around. Okay, so that's the advice that I have for you. I would suggest as well not to take too much time thinking about your choice, but if you feel that you need more time, you can absolutely pause the video here and take as much time as you need. Also, another thing is that if you feel attracted from more than a crystal, that's absolutely fine. It means that you have a mix of messages in both of those, and sometimes 3, sometimes even all of them. I had somebody commenting that they wanted to read all the 4 piles, and that's okay if you feel that your intuition is calling you from doing so. Okay, so I will see you at the beginning of your reading. I'm so excited. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 1 with the black tourmaline, this is the reading for you. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the oracle cards, the Moonology and the Secret Garden, and also I've included one card from the Forest Enchantment Tarot deck, which is going to represent the energy of the month, and the Secret Garden is going to represent an advice, and the Moonology, again, the energy or the advice. It really depends from what card we came out. So we have here the Council of Animals, which represent the Judgment card. I'm just gonna check if you guys can see. It's a little foggy. Don't know why. Maybe this is better. And then we have Opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. And then we have the answers you need are coming with the full moon in Gemini. All right, let me have a look. So with this Judgment card, I've read the description in the booklet that comes with this tarot deck, which is very, very magical. Their description is quite different from the original tarot. But still, I feel, of course, it maintains the same meanings, but it enriches it even more with magical meanings. Basically, in this card, you are supposed to get to the end of your journey throughout the forest, but before leaving the forest, you face all this big council of animals to help you find out what is it that you have learned in the during your journey. What is it that you still have to learn? What is it that you still have to commit to do? And what is it that you have to prepare yourself for the future? So once you face the Council of Animals, you have no way to deny the truth. You have to be really honest with yourself and with people around you as well, okay? So it's definitely a big moment, and I feel that right after this, observing yourself and observing your past journey, then you will finally find the answer that you were looking for with this full moon in Gemini. Gemini is a sign of communication as well. So it could be that during this month you're actually gonna face some important conversation with people of your life, some relationship or some co-workers or your bosses. And it could also be, I feel that for some of you, you might actually be able to receive an opportunity to upgrade your situation if it's a work situation. But also, if it's a romantic situation, it could be the opportunity to actually move past and go towards the next level of this commitment. So it really feels like it's a big moment for you guys in August. And especially if you were quite confused about what needs to happen next, what is it that you have to do after this whole lockdown situation and everything, because it's definitely it was definitely a moment of rebirth for the majority of us. So I'd say we're gonna go now with the tarot deck, and we're gonna see what how are you gonna feel, what are gonna be certain struggles and achievement, and also some big events. Sorry about the light, it keeps changing, but that's what happened here. So let's have a look for pile number 1. Also, I didn't say in the intro, but of course, if you're interested to book a private reading with me, you are absolutely welcome. There's all the infos in the info box below, prices and instructions. So let's see. We have 2 cards. Oh, again, the 8 of Wands. It really doesn't surprise me because we had the full moon in Gemini before. So let me adjust the light because it really bothered me. Okay. So okay, we have this. I'm just gonna spread it all out and then we're gonna talk about it together. 7 of Pentacles, Hierophant in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups upright, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, and 5 of Wands. Yeah, I felt that it was going to be quite of a big important month for you guys. So first of all, how are you going to feel? Actually, sorry, I meant to get only for 8 cards, so the other 2 we're not going to count them. So how are you going to feel throughout the months? Definitely there's going to be a lot of conversations, a lot of communication here. Could also be traveling, but not necessarily. And with these judgment cards, I would definitely say that for the majority of you is going to be communication with important people of your life. And the very good thing here is that you are gonna come out of this feeling like really focus on the past, really focus on what you have lost, like in this regretful phase, regretful state. You are definitely gonna come out of that. So instead of looking back at the past, you're looking at what do you have right now here in the present. What is it that you need to be grateful for? What is it that you need to be happy for? And what are the opportunities that you can work on right now rather than focusing on the opportunity that you have lost? So it is definitely a really positive feeling for the month of August for you, okay? So clearly you were looking for some answers, and that means that you might have felt quite confused, especially after if you have lost a connection, if you have lost a job. And it really feels like in this month you are going to find the answer, because you're going to finally open up your eyes and realize that there are still new opportunities that you can consider. And I feel that people around you is also going to help you to open up your eyes and see through that. I'm really sorry, it's not always like that, this light. Anyway, so it really feels positive for you here. And then let's have a look at the struggles that you're gonna go through. We have 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. So Hierophant in reverse, it actually talk about not being fully committed into something. Could also be talking about not feeling ready for a relationship, but also for a long-term commitment in work. In every level, really, in every situation, but in general, really, the lack of commitment, lack of stability, it's definitely prominent here. And with this 7 of Pentacles, I feel like you might have a feeling of being impatient, like I've been working so long, when is it that I'm gonna collect the fruit of my labor? Okay, you might feel a little bit impatient in this sense, especially, and that is really well connected to this Hierophant in reverse, because it is really a struggle for you to commit to something on the long run if you don't have immediate satisfaction, okay? So it is really hard for you to keep working so hard into something if it doesn't promise you that it's gonna go well. So that's why commitment could be an issue for you, because you really don't want to commit into something if you're not 100% sure, if you don't receive the guarantee that it's going to be successful. Okay, so that could be a challenge for you to accept this new opportunity and commit to it, even though you don't know 100% where is this going to go. But we really need to embrace the uncertainty in life, and especially following our heart, following our passion. And there's a lot of passion here in the 8 of Wands as well, a lot of motivation, a lot of fast speed motion. So definitely my suggestion would be that if you have found something that really make you feel passionate about, that make you feel enthusiastic and excited, then it doesn't matter if it can't give you guarantee. Even when I started my channel here on YouTube, nobody could have ever given me a guarantee that it would have worked. And for 4 or 5 months I kept working, having barely 0 views, and so eventually it just spiked up out of nowhere, without doing anything different that I've been doing in the previous 4 months. So I could have just give up entirely during those months of no success, but instead I decided to keep going. And why? Simply because I liked doing it. I was passionate about it, and I saw that some of you were actually positively affected by my videos, and that was already a huge reward rather than seeing the money coming in. So that's definitely a suggestion for me to commit into something that you are passionate about, and really abandon the opportunities if they don't make you feel good about it. But definitely there must be some commitment issue here to work through. And then regarding your achievement, we have 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the 7 of Cups. So I feel that a big achievement here is that you're gonna stop working with the same routine that you've been working up until now. So it could be that for the majority of you, this is a work-related reading, because there's a lot of pentacles, 3 pentacles. So I really have the feelings that you are gonna stop doing that boring job that it wasn't really satisfying you anymore. It was just a routine. You were doing the same things every day, and every day really looked like the other, and you just felt like you lost enthusiasm for life or for your job. So at least that's gonna go away because it's in reverse, and in exchange you're gonna have this beautiful 7 of Cups, which talk about having plenty of opportunities to choose from. Okay, there's gonna be plenty of options for you, so many that you're actually gonna feel confused about which one should you take. Okay, and that could also be the reason why you will face this judgment card. You will probably, this could also be talking about talking with lots of friends and family and co-workers to see what is their opinion, so that you can make a choice that is considering every single aspect, because sometimes we might be just tunnel vision and not considering everything, and some people around us can have a more rational view, so that could help. And then regarding the last one, which talk about some big events, we have 4 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords in reverse. So I feel that definitely you are gonna let go of something that was hurting you in the past, because the 10 of Swords in reverse is actually good news as well, and together this message is really, really clear. Okay, there and I feel that this could also be the job that we were talking about, that you're just gonna let it go. Okay, it could be that you don't feel like you have to hold tight on it to survive. You feel like finally it's okay because there's lots of other opportunities coming in, and so you're finally gonna feel free from this huge burden and from this huge pain, because you weren't happy in that situation anymore. And I'm pretty sure you can apply this situation as well to a romantic situation. So the messages would pretty much still the same. So of course, since there's lots of you listening to this video, I'm sure that for the majority of you it will probably talk about work related situation, but that for some of you this could also be a sentimental situation. So in that under that light, then we can see that you might probably let go of some past relationship that was not good for you, that was quite toxic, that was quite hurting. It could also be that if you've recently broken up with somebody, or somebody have broken up with you recently, and right now you're still feeling the pain, during August you will be finally come out of the pain, come out of the suffer, and just finally accept the situation as it is, and realize that there's lots of other people that you could date. And although there's still gonna be this feeling of not being entirely prepared to commit into a new relationship, because it could be that you're still gonna be a little bit hurt from the past experience and scared that this is gonna repeat again. So you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you're gonna put so much time and energy and love, and then the other person's gonna leave you. And I know that it's quite normal to feel that way, but it's really important that you go past this feeling, because otherwise it's gonna be too hard for you to open up your heart to somebody else. Of course, if you feel like having a summer of light dating with no commitments, that's really cool. You can do that to free up your mind and distract a little bit, but I feel like it can't be forever, or that will bring you to and happiness. So if this is in the column of struggling, I feel that the cards are really underlying that it's important that you at some point will fight with this. I mean, will work on this commitment issue. And here again with this, definitely can talk about sentimental as well, because it could be that a lot of people are gonna start texting you or calling you or asking you for dates. It's gonna be your phone is gonna beep a lot, and it's gonna really help you to stop thinking about the opportunity that you have lost with your ex-partner. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if it has resonated with you. I will be looking forward to read you and answer you as soon as I can. Also, if you enjoyed the video and you haven't done it yet, please subscribe and hit the notification bell down below as well if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And I'm here if you need any private reading as well. And for the rest, I really wish you guys to stay safe and healthy and have a lovely summer. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 2 with the Fluorite, this is the reading for you. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the oracle cards. I have the Moonology and the Secret Garden, and for the main energy and an advice for you for this month. And also we have a card from the Enchanted Forest, which is going to be again the main energy of the month. So let's have a look. We have the Wide World. Beautiful. Then we have Dare, Take a Risk and Fly, which it suits so well with the World cards. And Luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. That's absolutely amazing, guys. So I definitely have the feelings that there's going to be something new happening for you. You're really going to open yourself to experience something that you have never done before. So that's why the Dare, Take a Risk and Fly as an advice, because luck has bringing you some new opportunities. And you see, luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius, and it's really the best moment for you to start a new chapter of your life, and to let go of the past as well. I've read the beautiful description of in the Enchanted Forest of all the major arcana, and when it's about the world, the wide world, it says that the deer is just leaving behind the forest. So it has been going through a big journey throughout the forest, where all you can see, you can only see a little bit in front of you, because there's branches and trees and bushes everywhere. So you really need to be focused on few centimeters ahead of you, really. So there's not much a chance for you to plan to ahead. But once you leave the forest, you are actually opening up the opportunity for you to choose from tons of beautiful paths that you could take from here on, and you have views of all these hills in front of you. So definitely it's a completely different view. You can finally see until the horizon. So this kind of reminds me that, for example, during the lockdown, during the quarantine, all we could do, it was focusing, concentrating on the day-to-day life, just really planning ahead of one day, really. It was even hard to plan the whole week, because we would really not know what is going to happen after. Okay, so instead, now that things are finally starting to open, it's possible to dream again, and it's possible to travel again. It's possible to really embrace new journeys, embrace new experiences, find new jobs, date again. So the whole world is there waiting for you to have fun with it, okay? And the Sagittarius is such a lovely sign as well. It's really concentrated on the future as well. And yeah, so I really see that the month of August is gonna make you dream big, okay? Much bigger than you've ever done before, or much bigger than you have done lately, okay? And you're definitely gonna be aware of this beautiful luck, and the advice is definitely to take a risk. So let's have a look at the cards now to see, first of all, how are you gonna feel throughout the whole month. Then we're going to see some struggles, some achievements, and we're also going to see some big events during this month. And we always accept reverse cards for this type of reading as well. So you will see up, right, and upside down cards. If you're interested to get a private reading with me, you can do so by following the instructions in the info box below, where you also find the prices. Ooh, oh my god, the star! We were just talking about dreaming. That's so amazing that it flew like that. So let's see for you, pile number 2. Gonna put this on the side for now. We have 6 of Swords and the Chariot in reverse, both of them in reverse, as how you're gonna feel. That's quite interesting, especially after all we said. Then as struggle, we have the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. As achievement, we have the King of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles upright, not bad. And as big events, we have the Fool and the Justice in reverse. So interesting. So regarding how you're gonna feel this month, we actually have a bit of resistance for moving on. There's resistance emotion in both these two cards, really. The Chariot in reverse as well, it all talks about progress and movements and starting a new journey as well. But since it's in reverse, it's like waiting, is a little bit stuck. It's like the feeling when you are really ready for a journey, but then your car breaks down on the last minute and you have to fix something. So you're really there with everything packed, but you can't move whatsoever. But I feel that this could also be a resistance from yourself, not only from external circumstances. It's like it's hard for you to move on from the past, okay? So definitely that's gonna be how you're gonna feel throughout the whole month. I feel that the world is opening the curtains again for you, but for some reason you hesitate taking the first move. That's why the advice there, take a risk, because for some reason, even though you know that you've been lucky enough to have this opportunity to move on, to make progress, to take a trip, to move on from the past, there's still something that make you feel stuck, okay? So let's see some struggles. We have the Handman. So it could be that a struggle might be in this sense the fact of waiting, maybe even waiting too long and over analyzing every single step. So it could be that you are going to be on your mind a bit too much and you're going to be hesitating too much again, just not able to take any action. This is going to be a struggle. And again, we have lack of action with the Knight in reverse, because all the Knights talk about action for sure. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of all, and the fact that it's in reverse, it means that it's even slower, like nearly not moving, okay? There is some, there could also be some issues making a commitment here, since the Knight of Pentacles is the most trustworthy and loyal knight that you can find, and it's really up to, even though he doesn't know how long he'll have to work. He doesn't know exactly what the future is gonna hold. He's really 100% sure that he's gonna commit to his journey because that's his own path. So it doesn't matter how long it might take. But since it's in reverse, there's a bit of resistance doing so. Okay, so I feel there is definitely resistance for you to start something new and possibly to follow your dreams, but they are being handed to you. So then we have achievement, Knight of Wands in reverse and Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles as an achievement is amazing for sure. So I feel that lots of money is coming in. There's definitely financial support, financial stability. There's also support from your family, support from your community. And I see that whatever you've been, I see that here there is the base, the foundation for your dreams to develop as well. You have everything you could possibly need to go on your path. So with this King of Wands in reverse as well as an achievement is quite particular. If it was upright, I would have definitely said, well, you achieved to have a lot of confidence and a lot of determination as well to move, to go after your passion and to plan your future. But since it's in reverse as an achievement, this probably kind of says that you are gonna lower your ego a little bit and be a little bit less independent and possibly trust a bit more on the support of other people, rely on other people's support a bit more. So, and this is seen as an achievement. So it could be that was the reason why you felt so stuck before, or you're gonna feel so stuck at the beginning, because you might have felt alone into this movement, into this progress, into this opening up to a whole new world. But when you finally realize that you don't have to do everything by yourself, everything on your own, that you don't have to hold the responsibility of it all, and that you don't have to be the only one to be brave and courageous and taking everything in your hand, then things start to shift a lot more. Okay, so this is a huge achievement to just accept the favors of other people, accept their support, maybe even cooperating with them in order to achieve a big dream of yours. And then as the big events, look at this, we have the Fool. The Fool, it's amazing, really reminds me of the World as well. So this is the leap, is taking a leap of faith, is taking finally the first step towards your dream, and it's finally taking the first step towards this whole new world that is opening in front of you. So finally you are daring, as we said here, because the Fool is definitely quite naive and reckless and just doesn't really care about not being fully prepared, not having the bag fully packed. He's just going on an adventure with a tiny little pack and a flower in its hand, and the dog seems to be even a bit more responsible than him, telling him, please be careful, if you keep walking you'll fall off the cliff. But he's just so happy and excited. So this is actually a beautiful energy, because finally you are gonna dare. And I feel that with the Justice in reverse, it could also be that you are gonna take some risk indeed and maybe do something slightly illegal or slightly against your own rules or slightly against your family rules. Like, you are not gonna care if this is gonna create a little bit of imbalance within your family or within your bank account. You are definitely just not caring finally, and this is quite nice because it means that you're gonna melt all the resistance that you have here in the beginning. Okay, so definitely it's a big month regarding your dreams, guys. Let me know in the comments below if the reading has resonated. I'd be so curious to hear from you, and I will answer to you as soon as I can. And if you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, guys, I really wish you to stay safe and healthy, to have a lovely summer, and to see you very soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye now. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3 with the Vanadanite, this is the reading for you. First of all, I'm going to show you a couple of oracle cards that I already pre-picked for you without washing, of course. So it's going to be a surprise for me too. And then there's going to be one card from the Enchanted Forest Tarot deck. So let's have a look. We have the Two of Challenges here. Then we have Discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. I'm going to show it to you closer. It's so pretty. There it is. And then what do we have? A fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. Okay. So this Discover card and the Two Challenges card is quite interesting, because the Two Challenges is like the Two of Swords, and normally we talk about taking a moment to make your decision, so not being fully ready to take the first step, not just need of extra time to make your own choice. But in this specific tarot deck, there is a very beautiful description of this card, because it said that this this person has been going through a long journey throughout the forest, and suddenly he finds him in front of himself this mirror, and there is no option for him. He can't go past the mirror. He can't continue his journey unless he stop and have a deep through look at himself. So there's no way that you can deny the truth here. It's really a moment to sit down with yourself, embrace yourself, and let me just check, guys, if you can see. Yeah, it's not really focused there. Have a moment with yourself and just really observe your soul, okay, without any lies. You need to be really honest with yourself. That's what I'm sensing here. And with the Discover card as well, it kind of tells me that there is some certain sides of yourself, of your soul, that need to be discovered, okay? So it's like the forest is telling you, okay, if you need to continue, if you need to go past this, you really need to discover certain abilities that you have forgotten about, okay? So you really need to look within yourself and prepare yourself thoroughly before going towards the second half of the forest. Fiery climax approaches as well. It's kind of telling me that something important is about to happen. And full moon in Aries is all about action. It's all about the self as well, because Aries is the first sign of the chart. So it's all about the self. So it really makes sense here. That in order to make action, in order to keep going, you really have to have a thorough look at yourself, okay? Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. So it's kind of telling you as well that there's no too much time, that if you keep waiting and not looking at yourself, you will lose those parts that are still part of you, that before the sun comes and dry those drops away. So it's really good advice. So let's have a look now at the tarot cards, and we are going to see how are you going to feel throughout the month. What are going to be certain struggles that you'll have to face, certain achievements as well, and finally we're going to see some of the big events that are going to happen during this month, or some experience that you are likely to attract. We are going to accept reverse cards as well for this type of reading. And if you are very interested to receive a private reading, you can find the infos and prices in the info box below. The Emperor was nearly falling. Let's see. I'm gonna spread all the cards first, and then we're gonna have a look at them singularly. It's very bright. So we have the beautiful Page of Cups and the Magician, very promising. Six of Cups and the Emperor. This actually wanted to come out, so I'm not surprised that it's there. Two of Swords, which is actually like the two challenges that we had there. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. All right. So, regarding how you're going to feel throughout this month, I feel that you are definitely going to feel like you can achieve whatever you want. Sorry, I need to make it closer. You're going to achieve whatever you want with this Magician. You're really realizing that you have all the tools that you possibly need to achieve your plans, goals, and dreams, to manifest your own reality. So you're really going to understand the power of the law of attraction, and understand and find the power within yourself. So this could also be the discover cards that we saw before. Discover how much strength is within yourself. Discover all the tools that you have within yourself to manifest your own reality. Discover what is it that you want to manifest as well. So that's why the looking at yourself card, mirror yourself, so that you finally know what is it that you're going. Because if you don't know what is it that you want to manifest, how are you supposed to use those tools? Okay, and with this Page of Cups as well, it could be telling me that you are gonna feel quite dreamy for sure, quite naive, quite generous as well. Your heart is gonna be so open as well. There's so much sweet innocence regarding this card. So I feel that you really are going to be open to other people as well. You're going to be open to share your feelings for them or your appreciation for them. So but this could also be talking about feeling open about your dreams. So really considering that those are finally possible. Okay, that they don't need to be hidden in your drawer and never been looked at anymore because they're not realistic enough. Okay, this time you're finally embracing your inner child, embracing all those dreams that you've been neglecting. Then we have in your struggles, we have Six of Cups and the Emperor in reverse. So I feel that there could be a meeting here with somebody from your past. And in this meeting, I feel that you're going to feel like you're going to lose control. That you're not going to be you're not going to give out that impression of yourself being strong and independent and not needing anybody and just having everything out under control. Everything is already planned. Like you're not going to be able to give out that cold impression of yourself. Like sometimes we feel the need to create that mask and hide our vulnerability, hide our emotions so that we look cool, and the other people won't escape from us and won't run away or will fall for us. So I really see that it's going to be a struggle for you, because since you're going to embrace your vulnerability, your dreams, your softness, your feelings so much, it's going to be so hard eventually to hide them, to create this mask when you're going to finally see the person that you have feelings for. So that's quite sweet, but for you it's going to be a little struggle. Okay, this could also be that you're gonna feel quite nostalgic for somebody from the past, and that is gonna be a little hard for you to look ahead because you're so concentrated on the past. Okay, so that could be another thing. And then regarding your achievement, finally you're gonna come out of this indecision. So we saw here before that we had the Two of Challenges, right? Which is the exact same card of this, but upright. So finally you're gonna come out of this mirror. The mirror is gonna disappear because you're finally gonna achieve this looking at yourself, looking at your dreams, looking at your strength and powers within yourself, your abilities, your feelings, if I didn't say that already. So this is definitely good because it means that you're going to be able to keep going with your own journey, and you finally be able to make a decision and decide which path to take. Okay, so you're not going to be undecided anymore, and you're going to start working hard here with this Eight of Pentacles and working every day. So you're going to start creating a beautiful routine, because you know that without commitment, I mean, you can have the intelligence, the tools, the powers, the strength, whatever you want, the passion. But if you don't have method, if you don't have the technique or the constancy and the commitment, then all those tools are going to be quite useless. Okay, so that's really good because you are definitely going to start working hard towards your goals here. And then regarding big events, here we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil. So that could be a few things. First of all, I feel like some person that you quite admire with a lot of feminine energy as well. Somebody very kind and generous and motherly as well is gonna appear in your life and tempt you with some offer. It could be that they're gonna tempt you with money, or that they're gonna tempt you with their beautiful love. They're gonna tempt you with a commitment here as well. What else am I seeing here? There's definitely temptations here and addiction. So it could be that you're gonna start feeling addicted to this person. It could also be feeling addicted to your own strength, like finally giving power to yourself, finally recognizing your independence and your strength and your ability to make plans for yourself, your ability to take control of your life instead of waiting for other people. So it could be that you're gonna feel addicted to this strength, to this power, really, and to the respect that other people have of you as well. What else am I seeing? It could also be that for some of you, you're gonna be having the temptation to become a mom. It doesn't necessarily mean like being pregnant, but it could even be meaning to finally take commitment to take care of somebody or take care of animals as well, because there's animals involved in this card as well. So it could be that you are gonna achieve something big that at first in the past you didn't think it was possible, but this month you're really gonna be in tune with your own dreams and start working on that and not being so undecided anymore. And so this could also be saying like opening up a rescue center for animals, like doing something big where you are the one that is responsible, you are the boss. Definitely it's a risk because you never know whenever you start a new business how is that gonna go, but you feel like you feel like you deserve taking this risk. You feel like you have enough independency and strength and power and passion to go through it. Okay, so that's all I'm seeing here, guys, with these beautiful cards. Definitely could be something that you've been holding within yourself for a long time and you really weren't giving enough importance, but now with this fire climax approach you really feel like nobody's stopping you. Okay, and because finally you know now what is it that you want. Now that you've been looking deep within yourself, you know what is it that you want to achieve. So you're really ready to embark on any risk in order to achieve your goals. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be so looking forward to read your comments and I'll answer to you as soon as I read them as soon as I can. And if you enjoy the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, I really hope you guys to stay safe and healthy, to have a lovely summer, and I really hope to see you very soon in the next video as well. So thank you so much for watching, and see you very soon. Bye bye guys. Hi, pile number 4, if you chose the Malachite, this is a reading for you. So first of all, let's have a look at these oracle cards, and one is from the Forest Enchantment Tarot actually. So let's see what is the energy of demand and what is an advice for you as well. So we have a time for healing with the balsamic moon from the Moonology. Then we have potential, the littlest key can open the heaviest door. There you have it. And then we have from the Forest Enchantment Tarot, we have the strength. Beautiful. Strength, potential, and a time for healing. So I feel that definitely it is a beautiful month for you, because it will achieve you heal. It will allow you to heal yourself and to find the strength within yourself. So it could be that in the past you might have felt very weak, and it probably was very hard for you to take responsibilities on your shoulder. You felt like you always needed the support of others in order to make any decision, make any action, and maybe you felt not brave enough to go after your dreams, and you felt like you were simply doing whatever society were asking you to do, but without really following your heart, okay, without really doing what you truly wanted to do, and without using your full potential. So this is really beautiful, because with this healing is really allowing you to get in touch with your own abilities, with your own potential, and in this way you'll finally be closer and closer to your purpose in this life, okay? Because we are not meant to be robot, we are not meant to be machine, we're not meant to simply satisfy the system. We are here to fulfill our own purpose, to actually discover what our own abilities and potential, and then transform them into reality. In this way, help other people as well, and help creating a better world. So this is really beautiful, because I feel that you are definitely gonna heal that side of you that was convinced that you couldn't make it. Okay, so let's have a look now at the tarot. We're gonna see how are you gonna feel during this month. What are gonna be certain struggles. We have the Three of Pentacles coming up. You're gonna just keep it on a side for now. What are gonna be certain struggles, certain achievements as well, and some main events for this month for you. And we also accept the reverse card as always. And then a little reminder, you can book a private reading with me if you want. There's gonna be all the prices and instructions in the info box below. Oops, so many cards falling now. It always happens with this tiny little deck. Okay, so I'm gonna spread all the cards down, and then we're gonna focus on 2 of them at a time. Pile number 4. We have 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me just adjust the light and the focus. Much better. Then we have Ace of Pentacles upside down as struggles, as well as the Empress. It makes so much sense. Then we have for achievement Knight of Swords and 5 of Swords. And for some main events we have 2 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands upright. Very good. So, and actually the 8 of Swords just came out now when I was putting the deck on the table. It just came out on its own. So as how you're gonna feel throughout this month. I feel that there's gonna be a lot of worries at first, some anxiety, some internal conflicts. There could also be some insomnia. Something is definitely worrying you, so you are a lot on your head during this month, okay? And it could also be that you're gonna feel very little supported. Although with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that eventually you are gonna realize that you are not alone. Okay, because if it was upright, then I would say yes, you're really feeling stuck. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you're really coming out of that convincement. I don't know if you say that, but from that thought that you are absolutely alone, then that you can't make it through these difficulties, everything is just so hard for you, and that sometimes living is just so difficult. You feel really heavy, okay, during this month. And but I feel that at the end you're gonna feel like you're gonna stop thinking that you are alone, that you are unsupported. And we also have the Three of Pentacles, which talk about cooperation, working with others, supporting each other's partnership. So definitely that is going to be proving to you that you are definitely not alone. And the fact that we have got also the Eight of Swords, it talk about mental traps. It talk about the fact that you think that you are trapped, but in reality it's only a mental illusion that you are free. Those tides aren't real. So that's what's gonna go is going to work this month. And I feel that in order to achieve healing, we really have to go and touch the darkest bottom of our soul. So it really makes sense that at first you're starting feeling so deflated and in despair, really. And that is the key to actually find this healing, find this strength, find the potential within yourself. Because if you always had some people to hand you the solution to every single problem, then how were you supposed to build your own character, your own personality, to develop new abilities, new strength, to find out your own potential? So everything is good. The struggle is actually good for you. And then we're going to see that in the column of struggles we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress in reverse, which to me talk about not feeling good enough to start a new beginning. Especially could talk about a new job. It could be that you're just really feeling like you don't have enough experience, you're not mature enough, or you don't have enough money to invest in this new business. You're just gonna doubt on your own abilities, okay? You're really gonna put yourself a little bit down and not fully recognizing that abundance of knowledge and how do you say, the history behind you that has brought you to the person that you are right now. The abundance of knowledge and experience that you have, it's unlimited. It's just you with your mental traps not fully realizing that you have everything that you need to start something new, okay? So this is gonna be your struggle to actually fall in love with yourself and realizing the abundance surrounding you, okay? So there could be some resisting as well. There could be an offer coming towards you and you feeling a bit resistance, like I'm not really sure if I could do this or not. And that could also be the reason why you're gonna have so many worries as well, because you're really not 100% sure if that's going to be the right path. You would like other people to advise you, but you feel like nobody's there to give you advice and you just feel completely lost at first, okay? But then we have an achievement. Finally, I feel like you're gonna running away from these internal conflicts. You're just gonna find that energy within yourself that is gonna free yourself from this confusion, from these gray clouds. You have this beautiful sword that is just gonna cutting away any insecurities, any doubts, any fogginess in front of you. Okay, there's very similar background in both these two cards, so really talk to me about finding clarity again, and really being so there's so much quick motion here in this Knight of Swords. So you're really or running away from this conflict, or running fast to achieve finally your goals. And there's a lot more motivation and determination here for sure. All right, so and then as big events here we have Two of Pentacles and Five of Wands. So definitely there is going to be a big decision to make, and it could also be that you're trying to juggle two jobs or juggle two people, and but also could be talking about that indecision that we felt before about this new offer, and not really knowing for sure what are you supposed to do. With these Five of Wands, there's a lot of battles within yourself as well. Could also be competition, and that really makes so much sense, because that could be the reason why you're putting yourself so down, because you're comparing yourself to others and you're really not honoring your energy, your persona, your experience. Again, you're not honoring yourself. While when we compare ourselves to other people, we're really doing an act of hate towards ourselves, because we will never be the same as other people. Each of us is absolutely unique, and just because we don't have certain abilities that they don't have doesn't mean that we need to have them. Each one of us has a different purpose, and we need different abilities for that purpose. So you really need to honor yourself. That's really an important advice here. And we had this as well, potential. You really need to find the potential within yourself. I'm going to read you the sentence again. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. So really, sometimes it's just a matter of having that little drop of self-love to finally conquer the world. That could have been the only obstacle that is creating a wall between you and your goals, or between you and your happiness, because there's a lot of unhappiness at first here, a lot of worries. Okay, so definitely this is gonna be an important thing that happened this month, this internal battle, this competition, this juggling, but I feel that in the end you're gonna come out of this conflict with this Knight of Swords, because this is an achievement. Okay, if it wasn't the struggle, it would be like you're actually not facing the problem, but it's in the achievement. So it really means that you finally gonna find the strength. You're gonna jump on your horse and you're gonna decide, I will make it. Okay, I have the skin for this. And also the Five of Swords can talk about competition as well, and conflicts with other people. So I really feel that you're finally gonna gather all your strengths and face these conflicts, face this competition. Okay, so all I'm seeing here is, yes, there's gonna be some struggles, but I feel that once you find the love for yourself, once you heal yourself and you find the strength, you will actually have everything you need to go past these battles, these difficulties that you will have to face. And you have to remember that, first of all, people support you. People will actually recognize your effort. People will cooperate with you, and most of your worries exist in your head and not really in reality. So that everything in the end is gonna be a lot better than you ever imagined. Okay. Excuse, my voice is starting to break down after the whole video. Excuse me again. So that was the reading for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please comment down below. I would love to hear if it has resonated with you, and I will answer to you as soon as I can. Also, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, I really wish you guys to stay safe and healthy, to have a lovely summer, and to finally feel free again. And I really hope to see you very soon in the next video. So thank you so much again for watching and for supporting the channel. Bye bye now.